Okay. Okay, this is kind of a pre pre kind of plan guide for me. Like these might end up online, so if somebody's viewing this online, sorry for the second camera. I'm poor, and hi. My name's Bernice Black, like the color, and this is more for my benefit, so I can rewatch this stuff and kind of go over it because I like to plan stuff out, but writing it all down, things need to be updated. So if this is old, I can just delete it and I don't have to write. I can just hear myself talk. Um, this is about me riding across America on my horse Aries. He's a year old now. Um, I'll be finishing high school and be turning like 18, 19 within that time, and he'll be 3, close to 4 maybe. So it'll be, just about the time for us to do that. So I have time to plan now, and I felt like this is a good time to start doing such things, like making a Facebook page for it, this YouTube channel, and maybe a Tumblr for like funny stuff, because I love Tumblr. But and it's not to get famous, it's basically because it sounds really cool what I'm doing. I tell my friends, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" Like, but and I don't want to be alone out there on the road. I want people to know what I'm doing. I want like something to talk to, like something to focus on besides taking another step. You know, along the path, literally. I want another reason, and I think this nobody's ever done this before. I'm sure people like take videos, like vlogs about them traveling or walking around or something, but I'm riding a horse from southern United States up to towards Canada. That's what I'm just gonna wind my way up there, and that's the first part of it. I'll ride around. I live in Tennessee, so I'll ride around Tennessee a bit first, and then probably go east to the oceans. As first time rides, really get used to it, like training. And then I'll take my long ride. And, I got this idea because not a lot of people do it, but my mom did it. My mom's named Eleanor Black. She was Eleanor Carton then, and she rode her horse from Connecticut, where she was from, to Colorado. And, she always told me about it and everything, and I always wanted to do it. And I kind of lost touch with that early high school, middle school years. And now I'm back to it, and it's the main thing I want to do, put aside, the big deal about getting a career and making money and starting a family and all that bull crap. Um, my entire existence has been horses, um, especially my own. And I want to go on a grand adventure, but I don't have the money to, buy a plane ticket and fly to Paris, France, and eat baguettes and shit. Like I can't do stuff like that. I can't get a car and drive around the United States. Do you know how much gas that costs? But I can do this. I can take what I know and what I'm able to do physically, plus something that I love doing, and just go for it. And then you think, oh, where are you gonna stay? Like you're not gonna have a house or like that much money. You can't have a job or anything. Well, I train horses right now, and I'm not Monty Roberts or anything, but like I can train a horse pretty well, um, and I'll only get better at it. And I trained my own, and I'm charming. Like I can talk my way out of or into any situation, and I'll just do what my mom did. Just ride for as long as I can. Check maps, stop in a pretty good town, and just find a nice looking stable, ride up their driveway, knock on the door, and then give them this already well thought out strung up sentences about, hi, my name is Bernice, and me and my horse Aries over there are riding across America, and we were wondering if we could stay, crash in your barn for a night, and then we'll be on our way. And my mom did that, and my mom can't hear, so it's kind of strange for her to be doing something like that. But you know what these people did? I mean, yeah, it was the 1980s, but who cares? They would say, oh my god, yeah, sure, I think I saw you in the newspaper or something, or on, the news. Yeah, your horse can stay in the barn, but you don't have to stay in there. Just come crash, we have an extra bedroom or something. And then they'd feed her the next morning, even that night, and then they'd give her like $20. Some, like, well-off people would give her more. And, and I'm not expecting that, because I want to work for my money. I'm going to stop at stables and everything and, do work around the stables to earn some cash and then move on. But I also kind of want to be a traveling trainer, and when I keep a video vlog of me riding, I'll have a camera on the bridle and, turn it on and speak while I'm riding. I'll tell people ahead of time, well, I'm going to be traveling through this part of the world, so if you're there, hit me up, email me, or leave a comment, and, I'll see if I can stop over at your place and stay, or if you have a horse that you want me to train, or, a speech you want me to do, you want me to come talk at the high school about motivational crap, or whatever, at a stable, with kids, I'm great at that. I can talk pretty well. I don't get nervous. I'm a people person. Then I'll do that. And, that's really vague, you would say. Like, how do you know any of that'll work out? Like, you could get, like, stabbed. Like, somebody could, like, kidnap you because you have no protection. Well, I'll carry a big knife with me. And I'm a pretty smart person, And my mom, she was at risk for it, but she never was actually put in any danger. The most dangerous thing she encountered was a tractor trailer on an interstate, near an interstate, and that's only because she can't hear, so she didn't know where it was coming from. And so now I'm just kind of planning it slowly out in my head. I gotta make sure my horse is trained to, like, my specifics, and I've raised him from a foal, and his mom died when he was 2 months old, so he knows me better than he knows anyone. I raised him, bottle fed him and everything, so it's gonna be pretty simple to train him, especially because he's not afraid of anything now, because I've already, shown him the world, kind of. So now it's all just a matter of, like, it's easy to just go, but I want my name out there. Not for my benefit, but, okay, a little for my benefit, but not because I'm conceited and I want to be like, oh my god, my name's out there, everybody knows me, I'm riding across the country. I want my name out there because it will give me status to do something other than just ride across the country when I'm done with that. People will know, oh yeah, Bernice Black, she rode across the country, she's pretty cool, like, and then I can get whatever position I want and whatever. Like, I like writing, and I want to write books or something, and I could write a book about my trip across America. And I kind of wanted to be like a motivational speaker for a little while, because, like, I've been through some pretty, well, I wouldn't say bad, because 99% of the human beings out there have been through worse stuff than I have. But I have a really good idea of how to just get through stuff and not be hypocritical about anything, and just know that making mistakes is normal, whatever. I'm not going to give you a speech right now, but, and I also want to be a trainer, and I don't, and like, and not just a professional trainer, like, Monty Roberts and John Lyons and, Pat Pirelli and all them. Like, they're great, and I watch them all the time, and, I've developed my training, style from all of theirs, like, because I've seen them all, and I've met Pat Pirelli, and he's a pretty cool guy. Love his mustache. So, and then, like, natural horsemanship is my thing. I grew up being the only person I knew that had horses, and that was wonderful. And now I live here in Tennessee, and everybody has a horse, but they don't have horsemanship. The only way they know how to ride is throwing a rusted western saddle on and having a beer in their hand and saying, watch this, and then go jump shit and kill themselves and their horse. That's all of them. At my school homecoming parade, I ride in that all the time, and everybody's like, why are you wearing a helmet? And I'm like, because I'm not a dumb redneck. And I'm sorry if I insult anybody, but if you can ride a horse, even a saddle horse, a gaited horse, walking horse, you're still a horse person. But you don't have to just ride like everybody else does. There's other ways where you can benefit yourself and your horse more than you know. Just by making more of a partnership than just throwing a bridle on and being like, this is the way it is, horse. If you don't like it, I'll tie you to a tree and starve you to death. Because I know people that do that. My horse Stormy was beaten and abused, and like, because he's a quarter horse Arabian, and the guy who owned him thought he was a saddle horse and tried to ride him like a saddle horse. It took me a year to get Stormy to stop walking like a camel because he didn't know how to like put his head down and walk like a normal horse. And you know, it broke my heart. And you know, the guy he tries training other horses and the horses buck him off, and he's like, oh, he just needs a harsher bit, and then like half kills the horses with this like crazy iron bit that like tears their jaw apart. I don't even use a bit on Stormy, and he's an angel. I can ride him around with a halter and he's perfectly fine. It's not about control, it's about letting them understand what you want, not fighting them with it. You don't demand them, you ask them. If you know they know what you're talking about, and then they're like a butt anyways because they don't want to do work, a little more extra oomph is not going to hurt them. They're a 2,000-pound animal, but you don't have to force them into anything. They will comply. Okay, I'm ranting now. Sorry, this is like a 12-minute video for my benefit. Not yours. You don't have to watch this. So I'm gonna set up a Facebook page now. I don't have internet at my house. I live in a trailer. And internet's expensive. But my friends have internet, so I'm gonna use theirs. I'm gonna set up a Facebook page. And then the YouTube channel for stuff like this, and taking videos of my horses, and you know, like carry a camera around and just like videotape tacking up and training exercises that I'm doing, just so I can document this whole experience. I just feel like it's necessary and it'd be worth it. And I kind of want to give it a name, not just like me, because it's not just me. I'm doing this because I want to promote natural horsemanship in a way where people understand it better. It's not just like these trainers' programs where you have to buy $50, $100 copies of their program and do it a specific way. I just want to get the basics out there for everybody to learn. You know, you don't have to pay any money to do this. You don't have to have a 6-foot tall fence round pen. You don't have to have their little training whips. You don't have to have anything specific. It's like horsemanship for poor people. That's basically what it is. And, you know, I want to do expos. Like, my school FFA program is really supportive of me on this trip. This little journey I'm going through, and they want to like provide like a horse arena where we can hold a little horse show, you know, and then have like little contests for children and their ponies, and then like a little show for people and their horses around here, and then I can do a little expo with my horse Stormy and just ride around bareback and, you know, like stand up on him and do some stuff. And that's easy. Like, anybody can stand up on a horse, especially if the horse is pretty gentle. But, you know, do join up and just, you know, have him follow me around and, like, do a little dance number with him, because he'll run around with me like that. It's just, and, you know, put it to music, make it look really cool, but just show the people that it doesn't take force. It's simple, and, you know, you don't have to, like, pay a bunch of money to be an actual horse person. You know, you can use your dirt pasture and your old halter and lead rope and do everything that a trainer can do. Because I've done it, and I don't have any of that stuff. So, make it better for them horse people out there, horses and people. Help animals to help people. That was my mom's slogan when she rode across the country. I don't really have a slogan, but I'll come up with one. But it's kind of what I'm doing. but it's focused just basically on horses. You know, helping people understand how to communicate with horses, so it'll help the horses. So, if you don't like horses, sorry, or if you're watching this, but you can go away. I don't know. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll upload more of these things, or probably not upload, take videos of myself talking about how I made the pages and what my slogan's gonna be, what I'm gonna call the thing, and everything. So, bye bye.